Welcome to a Brickafig new release video, and in this video we're going to be releasing a brand new minifigure plus extra goodies. But this is the long anticipated launch of the Brickafig Civil War soldiers. Dave, what soldier are we releasing first?
My young Padawan, we are releasing the Butternut.
And here it is. Look at this beauty right here. We have the Butternut. It is tan, printed on a tan torso and legs. Just beautiful, beautiful detail. We will take you through all these details in a minute. You got that nice tan kepi. You have all sorts of stuff here, and he's not really too happy about it, honestly. He does not look happy. He's a little bit sad, a little bit menacing. But we're going to take you through this, and we're also going to tell you the goodies. Ooh, yes, they're right there. We'll get to it in a second. But there is just some awesome stuff happening at Brickafig, and we already have more stuff on the works. So do you want to start out with what is the Butternut guy? I mean, I have talked to a couple people about this, and they asked me, what? And I'm like, you know, the Butternuts. And they're like, no, Joshua, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, okay, the militia Civil War regiments, that makes any sense.
Hunters and frontiersmen way back when discovered that it was good to wear blue and gray, because if you wore that, you blended kind of into the background. You wouldn't stand out at a distance. So blue was already taken, obviously, by the Union when the Confederate States succeeded, so they chose gray. The problem was with the Union continuing to tighten the noose, the blockade they had on the entire Confederacy, that supplies of every kind of dwindled and got harder to come by, including dye and gray cloth. So as the war progressed, and even in the early days, folks would just kind of get whatever they had at home or captured Union uniforms, and they would dye them with a concoction of from the bark or the wood of a butternut tree or walnut hulls or rust and a whole bunch of different things. So they came up with innumerable variations of tan and beige and brown.
Yes.
And the color of the uniforms,
and there's not really one official color. It's just a huge random different amounts of colors.
There were so many butternut colored uniforms that and they predominated over the gray, that the Union Army nicknamed soldiers wearing these shades of brown and tan butternuts.
Yes.
So this was a very, very common uniform. Although as the war went on, the gray uniforms would kind of wear out, and they kind of also took on kind of a brown and tannish color. It seemed as the war went on, I don't know why I've said that phrase 16 times now, but as the war wore on, one of the biggest suppliers of uniforms for the Confederacy was actually the Union Army. Because the Confederates would capture Union uniforms and then they'd dye them this kind of brown color using various combinations of things that would dye the cloth.
So we kind of captured all that detail with putting a knife on the front and then the CS belt buckle, and then a little bit of a pouch as well. And notice the pants, there's like kind of a patch there where they, maybe it tore and they kind of patched it up a little bit. You got some nice shading there, and then you also have these nice boots down at the bottom. Overall, very, very cool figure.
And true to life, you have a bedroll.
Yes,
which
a bedroll.
The Confederates, who usually traveled a lot lighter with a lot less of equipment than their Union counterparts, they would take their bedding and put it in a roll and sling it over their shoulder.
Yes, it wraps all on three sides of the figure, and then you also have a blue strap that is a blue and red strap that holds the canteen, which if you flip it around to the other side, there's a canteen there. On the back, the bedroll continues, and notice the pants are a different color. Now, we did print this on a tan, but we just printed a different color on there to represent different colored pants, and that's kind of more of a nougaty kind of thing, which is pretty cool to see. And yeah, just a very, very nice minifigure. I'm very proud of this. Our designer did an excellent job. You also have boots that go all the way around. So yeah, I mean, just really, really cool figure. we used the Lego Cappy. So this is actually official Lego Cappy here. Everything here is official, of course, besides the printing. Yeah, so that's what we used, that's what we did, and I think we should take a look at the packaging. So on the front, it says the Civil War, and it has the 2 flags on the sides, Confederate, Butternut, Soldier. And it comes in this nice plastic case. You can reuse it, or if you just want to put it up on display, whatever you want to use it for. A fold out of all the stuff, and this will all be on the website as well, but you got all that good stuff there. So pictures, information, all kinds of stuff, and a reminder to go to brickafig.com to see the full line of products. So that's not the only thing we're releasing in this video, and there'll be another video kind of going more in depth onto the next topic, but I do want to kind of shout it out in this video.
Yeah, as if the butternut release is not enough, there's more.
Yes, and just to let you guys know, there will be more regiments from the Civil War, and we haven't decided all that we're doing yet. We have 3 more planned where we're actively designing them right now, and there'll be updates on this on Brickafig Instagram page, so please go follow. Also, my friend Matthew, he's a part of the crew here at Brickafig, and is the designer of most of the instructions on the website, also Charlie Brill as well. But he was the one who did the train and some really cool stuff. But he is a TikTok mastermind, genius or whatever, and he started a very own Brickafig TikTok. So if you want to go over there and check that out, it's just Brickafig on TikTok. So there you go. We're at almost 200 followers right now. Just in the first couple weeks of doing it, so we're having some pretty good success over there, but also following on Instagram. Anyway, but if you just want to see all the updates when they happen, not wait for videos to come out, there you go, you can get it there. And you can send DMs to me if you want to see specific regiments. I can't guarantee we will do them, but we will try our best.
We've got some cool ones coming up.
Yes.
In a couple weeks, hint, it's very colorful.
Brooklyn, New York.
The 14th.
Yes. 14th Brooklyn, so we are doing Union as well. I just want to make that clear that, and this is not to glorify the Civil War or whatever, it's just history, you know, and educating people on history. And also people love to do mocks with them, and people love Lego, so, you know, that's the combination too. We're not trying to glorify any of these people that we're doing, you know, it's just history. So let's move on to a much lighter note here, where we got YouTuber merch. I think you know where I'm going with this. Prime energy drink, spelled with a Y, and then Mr. Brick Bar. So we have 2 variants of each, and we're going to do other ones as well. If you want any kind of YouTuber merch, let me know. So yeah, there you go. You could fill your store shelves if you have a city and you have a store there. They can be carrying these products. Yeah, so get your favorite products from there. So YouTuber merch, we now in Lego. Dave, what are your opinions on this?
I'm excited.
He doesn't understand it at all because this is all over your head.
Yeah, I'm kind of a DVD, CD kind of guy.
Alright, well, we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.